Hello everyone, and welcome to the last of the reviews in this Hasbro Ghostbusters Plasma Series Wave 1 series. We're taking a look now at the Build-A-Figure or Build-A-Ghosts. This is Vinz Clortho in his Pterodog form. Well, it's Vinz Clortho in his Pterodog form in multiple pieces. I will get him put together in just a second, and then we'll take a proper look at him. But I just wanted to show you the pieces that he comes with. We've had a look at most of them, although I do think that I missed one of the legs when I did Egon, so apologies for that, but you'll see it properly in a moment. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to put him together off camera because I've got the feeling this might be awkward to put together. So okay, so here's Vinz in all his Pterodoggy glory. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. This is a really nice looking Pterodog. Right, let's do the shaky camera time and have a close look at him. He's got some really nice detailing in his face there. Really nice red eyes. Let's just flip it around. It's nice folds and bumps and all the sorts of things you would expect from a Pterodog. There's also, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but there's also this really nice, I think it's picking it up particularly well. There's this really nice silver wash down his back. It looks really good. We'll get to the articulation in a minute. Just wanted to do a bit of an overview. His little doggy tail. Some nicely painted claws as well. And sometimes these can be a little sloppy on, well, that's it, it's slightly sloppy on the back foot there, but it's not too bad. Let's get close to his face. Yeah, that's a face only a Ghostbusters fan could love. Look at that. Okay, who bought the dog? Oh, sorry, that was terrible. Maybe don't do that again. There we go, have a quick look inside his mouth. That's nicely painted. Got some glossy paint there to give it a wet look. Just folds in the corners. Teeth are nicely painted. Yeah, overall, very nice looking Pterodog. Now I am slightly confused by this Pterodog, and I'll tell you for why. Let me just put this down a second. On the back of the box, this is called Vinz Clortho, and for anyone who knows the Ghostbusters, you'll know that the Pterodogs have different horn lengths depending on who they are. So Vinz has got long horns, and Zuul has got slightly shorter horns, so about there. Now the reason I'm slightly confused is because this is, as far as I can tell, very clearly Vinz Clortho, but at SDCC a couple of weeks ago, Hasbro showed a 2-pack of Louis Tully before he became the Keymaster, and in that box with him was a Pterodog that they called Vinz Clortho. So I'm slightly confused. I'm not entirely sure what Hasbro have done here. I don't know if they've gotten confused with the names and that this one should be Zuul, or if they've just assumed that both of the Pterodogs are exactly the same. One thing that Diamond Select did was, instead of releasing two separate Pterodogs. They released them both exactly the same, and I've got one in a box to show you in a minute. They were both exactly the same, and they just gave you different length horns that you could pop in, so you could make either one or both. I think that probably would have been the best bet with this as well, but I understand with it being a builder figure there might have been some budgetary constraints. So I'll keep an eye on that one, and if it comes to it and I'm able to pick them up, and I hope I am, then we'll have a look at the two of them and see what the difference is. But in the meantime, let's get into the articulation of this one. So let's start here. The jaw does move. It's a bit tight, it's a little difficult, and he's definitely got an underbite going on, you can see there, but it does open and close. His neck is on a ball joint, so you do get a very good range of movement, up and down, side to side, and you get some nice quizzical poses. There. The front limbs are on a rotation joint here, in and out. That does actually go all the way around. You've got in and out here on the elbow joint and rotation, and sorry, it's still a little bit stiff. Up and down on the foot, and a kind of sort of twist there, an ankle twist. You'd have to get that to work in relation with the rest of the arm there. And as for the back legs, you just get simple rotation at the top, nothing here at the back leg, elbow, knee section, and the same as the front on the back feet. Tail doesn't move. It's a rubbery sort of soft plastic, so you can't get it to move, but it's not poseable. There we go. Let's just pop him back down there. Right, now let's bring a couple of figures in so we can have a look at him with some of the other figures we've got in this line. Here he is with Dana. So as you can see, he's quite a good size. He's definitely a big dog, which is good, because the last thing you want is a teeny tiny little Pterodog. Nobody wants that. So there he is with Dana. Here he is with Gozer, and I've still got these plasma hands on. It's just, she's still too short. No matter how much I look at her, she's too short. And here he is with Ray. So yeah, it's a good size. It's a nice size. Just one more comparison, because I've done this on a few of the figures now, not all of them, but on a few of them, because I kept forgetting to do it, to be honest. But here he is with Siege Soundwave, just because. Any excuse to get Soundwave into shot. So there you go. Sorry everyone for what is going to inevitably be quite a mucky jump cut. The only way I could do this comparison with the DST Pterodog was to lay it down on my table, so this might not look great, but I don't have a loose one spare to compare it to, so this is just a brief look for scale. If I lay that one on the top, don't know how well you can see that, but they are roughly the same size. Don't think there's very much difference in the scale between the two, which is quite odd if you ask me, because the DST ones I think are 8-inch scale, so they're quite a bit bigger for the main figures, you know, the human figures. so I would have expected their pterodogs to be slightly larger, but as far as I can tell, in box they're actually pretty much the same. So there you go, it's just a quick look at that. Oh, before I go and get on with the rest of the review, I did also notice here that there is actually an extra articulation point at this knee joint. The camera doesn't want to focus on it now. Okay. So yeah, there's that little bit there. It doesn't really do anything, but it does rotate. It's not very good there, but it does rotate. Okay, back to the rest of the review. The relatively quick look at Vinz Clortho. So yeah, overall, I'm generally happy with this line. I think we've got a lot of good figures. Definitely all 4 of the Ghostbusters are excellent, much improved on the original. Well, I don't say original Matty Collector ones, but the older Matty Collector ones. Let's see if I can get everybody in. Let's move Ray over a bit. Winston in. And let's put Peter there. Oh. That's all the Busters. And we'll pop Dana here. See, I definitely think they've got these sizes the wrong way around between Gozer and Dana, but that's just a nitpick on my behalf. Oh, she doesn't want to stand up now. That's because I've been dissing her. Right, there we go. That's everything that we've got. There will be some still images, so you can take a closer look at the whole collection. Like I said earlier, I am hoping to be able to get the Lewis Tully 2-pack. So if I'm able to get hold of that one, I'll do a review of that. If I can get the next wave from the same store that I got these, I'll definitely be getting those. So if you'd like to see reviews of Wave 2, put it in the comments below and I'm happy to do them all again. Well, not again, obviously. I will be happy to do the new figures. So yeah, that's it for this look at the Ghostbusters from Hasbro. Overall, like I say, very good set. I would recommend them. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Fingers on plastic.